Hello, everybody. Good morning. Kevin Chan here again, and welcome to today broadcast, which is the third day of Chinese New Year. Yay! So fast, right? Passed by already Chinese New Year, right? So I think this is the time whereby a lot of people is trying to head back to the working place already, right? So usually the fourth day of Chinese New Year, everybody need to go back to office already, but this particular year is on a Saturday. So I think they will extend until the sixth day, which is a Monday, right? So hopefully everybody is having a good time, right? So then they come back on Sunday. So expecting Sunday to have a massive amount of traffic coming back to Malaysia. So how's everybody doing, right? So hopefully everyone's doing fine. And of course, today we are going to talk about QiMen, right? So we back to the essential series, which we are trying to just build back the ground level database, right? So for QiMen, Feng Shui, and also Bazi, all of them, we're trying to build it back, right? So I can see Jocelyn just came in, Jamie, Mel Ong, how are you guys doing? How is today? How is this year Ang Pao distribution? Right? Did you distributed an extraordinary amount of Ang Pao? Right, so come today we're gonna talk about the harmony deities, which is one of the favorite deities. Harmony is one of the most sought after favorite deities, maybe due to some information gap. Right, a lot of the deities is very what we call miscommunicated. I just put it in a way. All right, so come, let me just shrink myself down to the tiny version. Wow, this one really low, very tiny. Okay, right, so and then we are going to move on with this one, right? So like usual, right, get in touch with me either Telegram, Substacks, or the Facebook community page. All of them also basically works, right? So you want information, most updated information is in the Telegram. If there's anything that I can post, I'll post in the Telegram first. The Substack is a newsletter, so anything that's published, you go into your email, right? If you want to read anything that is older one, you have to install Substack to basically or go to the Substack website to read, right? So and then the community page is for you to seek help, share some of the happening around you, which is Chinese metaphysics related, right? So then we will go into it, right? So yeah, QiMen, right? So if you have not played around with QiMen yet, this is how a QiMen chart look like. 8 boxes with stuff inside. Right, so if you need to access a QiMen chart, you can go to Taiping Astro to access it, right? So they are the software provider that I'm basically working with right now. Okay, right, so we are trying to learn the stuff inside QiMen. So if you take a look at it, each of the box actually consists of consistently 4 components, right? So one is the stem component, which you have the heaven stem, earth stem. Then you got the stars, you got the doors, and then you got the deities. So we are looking at the deities today. All right, so QiMen, if you can read Chinese, there is actually quite a lot of QiMen publication in the Chinese world, right? So it is a very ancient, very old arts, and a lot of people has already transfer all of this classical text into digital format. So you can read all the classical text. You can understand it or not, that is a different question, but you can sure go and search and go and read it, right? So this is not something new, okay? Right, it's nothing new here, right? So it's not a new invention. So again, just now we talk about the component of QiMen, which consists of 4 major components: the door, the star, the deities, and also the stem. So the door, we have already covered all of them. You want to look at the door and what is the functionality of the door, then you please go to the QiMen essential playlist, then you can look through all the door. So right now we are going through the deities, right? So which the chief deities we have already done. We have done the chief deities already. So you want to find out about the chief deities, then please go and watch it inside the QiMen essential playlist. Okay, right, so today we're gonna go in and look at the harmony, or more specifically it's called the 6 harmony lookup. right? So lookup is basically 6 combined together, right? So it does come from the 八字 combination. So 八字, because of the combination, there's 6 of them, right? Because there's 12 animal, right? So 12 animal, if 2 were to combine together, then you get 6 pair. So no, it's the 6 harmony, right? So as the name suggests, the harmony has a lot to do with combining people together, bringing people closer together, right? So that's why the 6 harmony is in charge of networking. It is in charge of socialization. It is in charge of anything that has to do with collaboration. It is in charge of anything that has to do with partnership. It is in charge of anything that has to do with human and human connection. So if whatever that you are doing right now has to do with a human, very likely 6 harmony would be able to assist you, right? So as opposed to dealing with stuff. So a general thing, if you are trying to maneuver something that has to be non-alive, then please do not use 6 harmony. Okay, right? So 6 harmony is in charge of you having a relationship or connecting with thing that is alive, right? So now dog and cat, I don't know, right? So dog and cat, I don't know whether, but definitely it is a human related matter. So 6 harmony also represent many, as it's able to gather thing, right? So that's why, again, the normal thing I would tell people is that there is nothing about it being positive or negative, right? So there's nothing about positive, negative. The nature of it is just the nature of it, right? So like for example, having many rubbish friends, you are still socializing, networking, and connecting and collaborating, right? But the result of your collaboration is not good, right? So it just give you the energy only. So you got a bunch of rubbish fella there, right? So it's not gonna help, right? Understand, right? So both sides of it is basically true. There's no such thing. Oh no, I got harmony, then it's gonna be good. No, you're just attracting a lot of people. That's all, right? So you don't know what to do with the people, or the quality of the people that you are attracting are basically not there because you don't have a quality filter. It's still gonna get you into massive amount of trouble. All right, so depending on what you are reading, depending on what you are looking at, right? So it gives different result, depend on circumstance. Okay, the chart reading is just part of the readings only. We still need to take a look at what circumstance that you are in. So let's check out what is the characteristic of it, right? So the first characteristic is it's able to allow you to form connection. So if your intention is basically to form connection, right? So but this particular palace where the 6 harmony lands, right? The palace itself, right? So it's basically now talking about connection related quality, right? Connection related quality. So this is a bit advanced for you, right? So again, the connection is just neutral. So if let's say that there is a 6 harmony, but the rest of the box inside is basically negative related element, right? Negative related element, or those what we call aggressive related element, which means that the harmony itself is basically more to the negative side. So that's why I say that the connection is neutral. The connection doesn't say good, the connection doesn't say bad. It depends on the entire box composition, because when you're reading a QiMen chart, a lot of time you need to know what is your focal point, or in the study we call the useful god, right? The useful god basically is telling you what is your focal point. So if let's say that this particular reading you are focusing on relationship related matter, partnership related matter, collaboration related matter, then the focal point become the 6 harmony. Then you can go and study, analyze the quality of the 6 harmony box, right? Then you can find out whether this particular relationship is actually fruitful or not fruitful. This particular connection is fruitful or not basically fruitful. So again, it depends on how you structure the entire question. So if you are asking things like whether this connection is gonna work or not gonna work, right? So now these are called very floaty question, whether it's gonna work, you're not gonna work, right? Because why? No one can guess what does work means to you and what does work means to somebody else. So that's why a lot of time when you are asking a question, please be a little bit more descriptive and be a little bit more specific. So I always say that a clear question is that you tell to 10 people, all 10 people get the same message. Your question is clear. When you give to 10 people, all 10 also give you different interpretation, your question is quality very low. Right? So that's why a lot of general terminology that people start to use, it's like, I want to get rich. The rich word, very floaty. I want to find somebody who loves me. What the hell is love you? I want to find a good relationship. What is good? Right? So this sort of word, very difficult to quantify one, right? So you need to be very descriptive with the thing. Then when you read the box, then generally you'll be able to get an answer whether the thing that you're asking for actually exists in the box or not, right? Whether it exists in the resulting action that you are taking, right? So but anyway, if you need to look for connection, so if let's say that today you are looking at I want to go and what we call go for a networking session. So I would like to connect with people who has WXYZ type of resources, right? So and then you are asking which networking should I go? So let's say that you got 2 or maybe 3 networking that you can accept, right? So now these are practical application strategy. So you take wherever you are right now, and then you take a look at the venue for the meeting. So just give example on here. Venue for the meeting, so a different direction. So the direction where the 6 harmony is, that would be the direction that you should be going. That would be the meeting that you should be attending to find the result, to connect with people who has the resources. So this is one of the application of finding out what happens. So that's why you need to know whether it is relevant to you or not when you are applying the QiMen. So it's specifically you're looking for connection, you're looking for collaboration, you're looking for networking, you're looking for socialization. 6 harmony would be the go-to marker for you to find that thing, right? So then the next thing that you need to take a look, the 6 harmony is very emotive because it is connecting with human, connecting with another, you want to call life being, right? So the 6 harmony has an uncanny ability to basically connect people to people. It allow you to understand each other, right? So it has that particular frequency adjustment between each other. So that's why 6 harmony allow you to have that particular feeling of hey, this particular person understand me, all those kind of thing. You call compassion, right? So you call that particular understanding, right? So it's able to touch you on an emotional side. So if the task that you're trying to do is more on the emotional type of things, talk to human, right? Basically talk to human. By the way, right? So the other day, I already told you already, it's the emotion that basically drive action, not the person thought. So that's why if you want somebody to take action, logical convincing is not gonna work. You need to do what we call the emotional convincing, right? So 2-star chief, but 7-star harmony, right? In relationship palace. So I use my 6 harmony more than chief. You use everything, dear, right? You use everything. The entire chart belong to you. You use every single thing. Okay, right? So it's good. Doesn't matter, whether 2-star, 3-star, 2-star, 3-star, 7-star is just different functionality. By the way, 7-star harmony, right? You are sucker for relationship. Right, you're a sucker for relationship, right? So I would say that you better be very guarded with relationship related matter, right? So you place too high of an importance when it comes to relationship. So you can say that you're not very logical, right? By the way, the 6 harmony is definitely going to be labeled as a relationship palace. The palace labeling, no matter whoever label it, is basically using one of the component as the measurement point, right? It's one of the components basically as the measurement point. So the 6 harmony is used to measure your relationship palace. That is also why there's a big confusion that the 6 harmony is always about love. Right? So love is something that is within the purview or scope of sixth harmony, but sixth harmony is not all love. This one you really have to understand when you are dealing with any Chinese metaphysics subject, right? Each of the Chinese metaphysics component usually consists of many things inside, right? So, but of course, over time, certain things become blown out of proportion. Like for example, the sixth harmony is very much got blown out of proportion when it comes to love related matters. So that's why every time they look at sixth harmony, it's like, oh, this is about love. Not exactly lah, right? Not exactly, but it is included particularly inside, right? So like for example, the sixth harmony can be used by salespeople to basically increase the amount or the efficiency capability of them doing prospecting. Yeah, I'm not asking you to marry your customer, right? But having a functional sixth harmony, or whether sixth harmony, especially when your sixth harmony is coupled together with the scenery door, it makes you magnetic. So depending on what you are asking, what strategy you are, right? So sixth harmony is coupled together with scenery door, you become super magnetic. Casanova type of personality, right? So that has anything to do with love. If you use that to seek for love, can, right? But then your lover won't have a lot of security. Because you're just too good at attracting and mesmerizing people. How would your counterpart feel good about the situation, right? So depend on how the combination is basically doing. Like for example, so people are more excited, when we go to the 18SX type, So if you got sixth harmony and together with the grass star, right? So it's basically a very sexually intense environment, right? You could probably talk about orgy. Yeah, it's those type of situation. Is it more to do with power of attraction? Every single one of them also have their attraction quality. Every single one of them have their attraction quality. It's just that this particular one are the more, you want to call subtle or more gentle type, that's more acceptable type of. Like for example, the chief has very strong leadership attraction. Right, the chief have very strong leadership attraction. It is still an attraction, you see. Right, it's still attraction, right? So, but the sixth harmony, when it comes to really gathering, because the chief won't be able to gather people that does not want leadership, but sixth harmony can. Sixth harmony basically bao ga liao. It can gather everybody, right? No matter what it is, right? So it is the general go-to when it comes to connection and gathering. You usually utilizes the sixth harmony. So it really depends on what you want to do, right? So and then my sixth harmony with scenery door and hero. Wow, Brian, if you sixth harmony with scenery and hero, you should be utilizing that to basically gain a lot of fame and all those, right? So you can actually train yourself, right? You can actually train yourself to be charming, right? Your capability of being charming out there is basically pretty strong, lor. Right, so right now, once you know this already, then you need to go through a process of basically training, practicing yourself on the various skill set that allow you to be charming. I always describe to people, when you have the potential versus somebody who doesn't have the potential, the only difference is this. If you set out on a journey when you have the potential, probably half a year, 1 year, you will achieve the result that you want. But for the other person who does not have the potential, maybe it takes 5-6 years. Now both of you can achieve the result that you want, but it's just that one is faster, one is slower. Those with talent can do it faster. Those without talent, you need to use time to build your skill set. That's all I mean. And number two is that those without the talents in it may not enjoy the process. Right, so like you may enjoy the process. Sixth harmony palace is a black star, pillar, harm, door, kui water. Right, pillar, harm, door, kui water. Jocelyn, you attract a lot of what we call, I don't want to call negative people, right? So let's not call it negative. A bit more pessimistic people. So if you learn how to deal with pessimistic people, then you have very, very good control over the pessimistic people. And pessimistic people are not difficult to control. So, I would say that, you have to go and learn some specific skill set to be able to drive pessimistic people. As in, if you know how to misdirect, all those doom, gloom thing. So Jocelyn, you'll be able to do that. Like, for example, if this is the thing, right? You're very good at selling stuff that scared people. Example, so example, if you go and talk insurance to people, right, I think you would do much better. You basically do much better, right? So so these are the stuff that you can use, right? So no matter whatever combination it is, there's gonna be one situation whereby you stand out. And there are no such thing as completely bad. No, it's just telling you that there are certain situation, there are certain things when it's happening, you are actually standing out in that particular situation, right? So that's why you need to fully understand what is happening around you. It is not something that you random throw, right? So random throw mean that, oh, I got 6 harmony here, my relationship gonna ace. Nah, it's not gonna work that way. Right, unfortunately. So a lot, too many people is being fed this sort of story, right? So I call it the go to the temple and put the joystick, right? Go temple, put joystick, and then go home, do nothing. They expect the hand of God to complete all the tasks and hand the result to them. There are too many this type of people, right? So and then they find that, oh no, this thing doesn't work. It doesn't work because you are not doing anything. Like, for example, you want to use 6 harmony. There's no human around you. What is 6 harmony to do? You don't even go out and see people, right? 6 harmony multiplied by 0 people is equal to 0 people. You cannot sit at home and hope that somebody will come and find you. There's a lot of people is like that, right? So I want to go and find relationship, but then you ask them, when was the last time they went out and meet up some human, real human, right? Not Tinder scrolling, not on the internet, looking at the Korean love drama. No, not those type of stuff. Really go out and see a scary human. Okay, right? You ask them and see, they say, no lah, very busy nowadays. Busy nowadays. Then who knows, right? You go back to the same thing. You want something, your action need to be aligned with that particular something that you are doing. So if you're looking for relationship, the first step is to go out and form connection. Not wait for connection to come form you. You have to go out and form the connection. So again, now back to the same thing, right? So it's like, my objective is basically to improve my relationship, right? So so right now I got nothing much, to do. Then, it's a good thing. Open up the chart. You take a look at where the 6 harmony direction is. Roughly around that direction. And right now I tell people open Google Map. Take all the places, see which are the place that you can go. So now this one can go, then depend on your mental capacity. I don't know. I know for some that believe that going to nightclub and bars is way for you to go and meet people. Then you take a look at that direction. Where is the nearest bar to your place? You start visiting the bar. Visiting this bar, then visiting next bar. If you feel like joining certain society may work, then you take a look at that direction. What society is available? I don't know. Maybe there is a Rotary Club headquarter in that particular direction. Then go to the Rotary Club, right? So if you believe in religions is the way for you to find relationship, take a look at what church is there, or what temple is there, or what whatever is there, go ahead, right? So wherever that you believe, okay, open it. Dear Kahing, again, please, in QiMen, please throw your destiny plot away into the rubbish bin. QiMen is not designed to play around with your destiny. It's not designed to do that. It has a component that does that, but it's not designed to do it. It's basically designed to do forecast. So you open the hourly chart. Okay, right? So QiMen is all hourly chart. 99.9% of all your application is hourly chart. The rest of it, the sideline one, right? Those are, again, abomination. Right, right. I heard Rosary and realized Rotary Club. Sorry, Rotary Club. Right, Rotary Club. So and then a lot of people now. Those are what we call practical application, right? So looking for direction is practical application, and of course, I think a lot of you knows that many people uses QiMen for manifestation. So when you are manifesting, generally you're only using the deity. You don't manifest using the rest of the component. The rest of the component is not useful in manifesting at all. Okay, right? So the rest of the component are for action component, right? So a lot of time I explain to people, your stem is talking about people that you interact with. So if your stem is black color, the people that you interact with is basically not really that good. Okay, so your star is talking about circumstance, right? General environment, what we call environmental related matter, right? So if it's black color, then the environment generally is not really that positive. So the door is your action, right? So if it's black color, the action usually is not going the direction that it need to be. It's like that. But deities are usually intention related matter, right? So you want to call subconscious intention related matter. So manifestation is nothing more than talking to your subconscious, right? So I describe a lot of time to people, your brain is designed to suppress information. It is not designed to make you smarter. It's actually designed to make you dumb. All right, because we are bombarded by too many information at any one time. If the brain do not take over this process of suppressing information, you go crazy. Right, pretty simple one. You go crazy. So that's why a lot of people, when you take a substance that causes your brain to go wanko, which means that it shut down your ability to process. Like, if you take enough alcohol. If you take enough alcohol, your brain shut down, right? So at least your suppressing processes shut down. So that's why when you take enough alcohol, you are willing to do a lot of things, or you start hallucinating stuff that you don't see. That's what you do, right? So now manifestation is talking to your brain. Between your subconscious and conscious mind, there is a guard. You're going to call the doorman the guard. Is basically to tell the doorman, hey, what sort of information should you release to me? So the information is 24/7 going into your brain, man. Right? So this one, the experiment very easy is that, when you are not focused, certain thing you cannot see. When you are focused, you can start to see certain thing. Two experiment that, usually we will do to wake this one up is what, first one is what we say that when you have decided to, let's say, to buy a blue color car of a certain brand, why does the street suddenly show you that car's blue color car? It's not that the blue color car is not there. It's before this is because it is not an important information to you. Your mind has decided to consciously blur case the one out. It's not something that you're focusing. Okay, right? So that's one. Second experiment is basically asking you to take a look around your area and then ask you what color do you see, right? So now once with that, now you usually go like this one. Say, okay, please look around and find blue color shirt people. So you will start to count all the blue color shirt people, right? When you come back that time, right? Tell me where's the nearest green color shirt people. You would not be able to give an answer. But is the green color shirt people within the view that you have? Yes, it is within the view. But why can't you see the person? Because your brain has been told to shut off. Your brain has only been told to release blue color for you to take a look. So your brain works in that particular manner. So when you are manifesting with six harmony, right? So your wording need to be directed in such a way that your brain will start to open up the floodgate and allow you to see and also use information is relation to whatever that you're manifesting. That facilitate the entire process of getting to the destination you want. Because why? Without that information, you won't be able. So which means that you cannot hunt if you do not know the animal that you're hunting look like what. So if you go to a new planet, a completely new planet, you have never seen the rabbit in that planet before. If I'm gonna ask you, hey, go and hunt me a rabbit, you have a big challenge because why? You don't know how the rabbit look like. But if I give you a full description of how the rabbit look like plus a photo, right? So this is like assassination. right? Plus a photo, then it's easy for you to identify the rabbit and hunt the rabbit. So that's why when you do manifestation, that time the description on the manifestation is very, very important. If your description, you know, is like a piece of shit, sorry lah, it doesn't work. Because why? Your brain don't know what to release to you. Right? You need to really tell, right? So now certain things that you can do, you know, build meaningful relationship. Of course, you know, the word meaningful need to be quantified. What does meaningful relationship actually means to you? Right, you need to basically tell your brain, you know, this is what is meaningful to me, right? So once you understand what is meaningful, then when you manifest, you use the word meaningful, which means the word meaningful has been assigned a quantity. Then your manifestation work, right? So, you know, pull people together, right? So to help pull people together, right? So this one also help a lot. Right, so I want to understand. So now again, you need to basically give a quantifiable things like, you know, pull the heart together. What does together mean? Right, what does together mean? Right, so what does strengthen mean? All this you need to define. Right, you need to define. So when you are talking to somebody, you need to be able to describe to that particular person what the hell it is for this to work. Because you are directly trying to release the lock that is inside your brain, the gate that is, you know, blocking information, the filtering board that you are having, right? You are trying to release it. So you need to be very specific as in what to release, right? So like connect with people. What sort of people do you want to connect with? People with what? Right, you know, these are things that you need to command. When we say that, you know, we give a command into it, we are manifesting into it. It is a lot about this particular process of you building a statement that tells your brain, hey brain, I'm actually trying to achieve this right now, right? So, and I need these particular things so that, you know, I would be able to function. Right, so like one of the things that people say that, oh, I'm actually looking for a relationship, you know, if I ask, you know, short hair, long hair, also you cannot understand. Right, so it's only around this particular century only I play with, you know, this sort of thing is that, you know, when my friends say that, oh, I'm looking for a relationship, the first question I ask, right, have you decided you want a guy relationship or a girl relationship? Although it sounds very funny, right? It sounds very funny, right? So, you know, guys, so if you decided you like girls or guys or not first, yeah lah. Right, so, you know, if you decided, you know, you want a guy and then I introduce you a girl, wrong, right? So sometimes, you know, just to make something funny, you know, I will include cat, dogs as well. I don't know, right? The answer question is that I don't know what actually you are looking for, right? So no, then they go ha 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 ha, you know, yeah, I'm actually looking for a girl, all right? Long hair, short hair, got age limit, right? So these are all very identifiable things, right? Right. So what rich relationship? Right, so now rich also you need to define, right? Rich also you need to define, right? So, you know, it's like, you know, a rich relationship for somebody who have never seen a lot of money before is very different from a rich relationship from somebody who has seen a lot of money before. And, you know, if you're looking for a rich relationship, oh, by the way, you know, you're looking for a rich relationship, then the harmony door will be in couple with the life door. That's harmony door. The harmony deity will be in couple with the life door. Right, so, you know, it's if you this one now, if you take a look at somebody destiny chart, you see the harmony door is together with the life door one. This fella want, you know, this fella want a rich relationship. Doesn't mean that this particular fellow will find it, but his or her general compass usually would drive her into, and this particular combination, usually this particular person is very capable to find resource to rich people circle. Right, so if you also want to find rich people as friend and you see this particular person, the destiny plot, you plot the destiny and then you find that the harmony and the life door is together, you should make this person your primary good friend, no? You tag along, right? The fellow will bring you to see rich people. Right, so you want to be famous, is harmony with hero, right? Harmony with hero usually will be famous. Right, so you want to be, you know, with A-lister, famous A-lister, then you go and find somebody destiny, you know, the destiny plot with harmony with what we call your hero, right? So now that's how you basically, do a bit of a combination of understanding the inner working of the person. Because when you take a look at it, harmony with hero, right, this is a person who usually prioritize reputation, right? So if reputation is what you are seeking and this person prioritize reputation, very easy, right? Stick with that fella. The fella will always bring you to places whereby, there's, reputable people around. Do that lah. Right, 6 harmony is with harm door, right? So 6 harmony with harm door last time is you attract a lot of fight. You like the excitement of fight. Now today we translate the harm door to sales, right? So you probably like it in a high ticket sales situation. Not exactly high ticket, you just enjoy the sales process, right? So you're always in the mix of a salesperson. It makes you a good salesperson, right? At least you're okay with that entire harmony, right? So harmony is coupled with death door. You let go of relationship very easily. Right? You are those people who are nonchalant when it comes to relationship. It doesn't mean you don't have relationship. It doesn't mean that you don't like people. It's just that you go into a relationship. If the relationship decide to go south, right, you're okay with it. Say okay lah, F it. It's that type lah. Leg the hay bong the die, we say, can take up and also can let down. Right. So of course, with that kind of thing means that you also, your amount of energy you put into maintaining relationship also is bare minimum. You throw tantrum, bye bye. You don't throw tantrum, great. Harmony with rest door. Harmony with rest door. Confirm you don't put any what we call effort into relationship. A rest door is basically lazy lah, right? Rest door is basically lazy, So a lot of time is called taker lah, Peggy. Right? So it's like it's God mean God, don't have mean don't have. You come like you go, you go lah. So it's that side of thing. Can harmony represent yes, like, or can in relationship? No. For example, can it indicate whether someone is right business or romantic partner? Any sort of right or wrong type of question is basically the interaction between your hour and also your day. Any sort of yes, no, right or wrong, this sort of what we call dual on off question. The harmony basically measured the quality of the relationship. You read the quality of the relationship by the box. Right, so of course now if the harmony is producing you, right, so the what we call the hour box is basically with the harmony and then it is producing you, then your question is yes. So again, depending on what the hell that you are asking, right, it depends on what the hell. But if you're asking yes or no, Jenny, usually is a suicidal question, right? Because your intention is not to find out about yes and no. So nobody has intention to find out about yes and no. Okay, your intention is usually to make things happen, right? So that's why a lot of time is actually more important for you to know how to study the quality of the chart. Yeah, those are a little bit more advanced, right? But if this is just starting, yes and no is better than no question. Right, really it depends on the level that you are in, right? So please don't get too upset with anything. You have to start somewhere lah. Just put it in a way lah. You have to start somewhere. So as you ask more questions, as you face with more questions, you will start to understand the importance of the quality of a question, right? So start to important, especially you are asking something that obviously is going to be yes one, right? Which means that something that is obviously going to happen, right? It's just matter of when. So it's like in a QiMen chart, you're gonna ask a few questions like in relationship, right? They like to ask, will there be a third party? Confirm there's going to be a third party, because why? The thing fire will always be there, right? Thing fire represent third party for guys, right? So thing fire represent third party. Okay, confirm the thing fire is there, man. It's just when the thing fire is there only, man, right? So if you ask this sort of question, whether there's going to be a third party, right? Confirm yes and when only. Okay, right? So and then go and ask, if this is going to have any problem. The keng is always in the chart. Confirm going to have problem, right? So you ask this sort of question, right? Suicidal. Okay, it's cause suicidal question. You know, even if you ask, you know, will I get sick? You know, the green star is always in the chart. Right, it's problem when we will get sick, and you know, if you get sick, can fix or cannot fix. So that's why quality of question very important. Nothing wrong if you ask a not very quality question. Then it depends on who you consult with, right? So if you consult with somebody who is genuinely very concerned of you, you know, they may try to fix your question. If not, then they're gonna give you an answer. Then you live with your answer. Yeah, you know, you go and find a consultant which is very commercialized one. Yeah, they'll give you the answer because this is what you ask, man. Right? This is what you ask, this is what I'll answer you, right? So you get an answer. Right, cool. Can, right? So this is your harmony, right? So this is harmony deities, right? So again, connection, socialization, what we call networking, right? So networking is all under the purview of harmony, right? So you can use that, you know, for your next reading, or you know, you can study the quality of your connection, you know, from your destiny chart. It's basically how you think about relationship. It's how your mental work about relationship, what gets right. Explanation are so good. Thank you, right? CBIM, right? Okay, right. So happy third day of Chinese New Year. Fourth day is usually the day whereby you run out of your money because you gamble. You run out of your ang pao money already, you gamble it all off. Your annual leave also run out already. Took too long. Yeah, I know for this particular Chinese New Year, got people take very long because it is on Wednesday, Thursday. So they took Monday, Tuesday. Right? You take Monday, Tuesday, you take Friday, you know, it's like the entire week is off already, right? So, you know, it's going to be a lot of work piled up for you to clean up going back. So congratulations on those of you who have holiday. No, like me, you know, you see, where got holiday? All right, the entire Chinese New Year also, you see me talking. Right, okay, guys. Have fun, right? So see you guys. Bye.